and we're doing it. Okay, anyway, like I said, I'm going to tell you a little bit about our program. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen with you. And here's our OC Tech webpage. So if you want to know anything about Machine Tool or any other program as far as that goes, hopefully you're interested in Machine Tool, then you can go to the academics portion and advanced manufacturing. And if you go down to where it says Machine Tool Technology, and here are the courses that you will be taking. The first fall, we have MTT 105, which is Machine Tool Math, which is applied math. So we will teach you how to use this math that out on the machine shop floor. The next two courses are just regular machine shop classes. We teach you how to grind tools. We teach you how to run a lathe, run a milling machine, and various other machines, drill presses, and so on and so forth. And also you have to know how to read blueprints. Well, the spring semester, which would be right after Christmas, which is now, this is a spring semester. This happens to be the first spring semester. And HSS 105 is humanities. And we have a math class, which is the regular math class, but I will prepare you for the math class in our MTT 105 machine tool math. So that will help you a lot right there. We have two more machine shop classes, 123 and 125, which is just a continuation or an advancement to our 111 and 112. And the MTT 249 is Introduction to CAM. CAM stands for Computer Aided Manufacturing, and we do everything right here in our own labs. We have our own computer lab. We have a summer semester, and we have another humanities class that is Introduction to Humanities. The 105, if I am not mistaken, that is the Technology and Culture, and it gets back to the Iron Age and how metal is formed and various things of that nature. This is the Introduction to Humanities. MTT 126 is another machine shop class. Each semester we progress, and we don't have a whole lot of academics all at one time. The next one is MTT 250, Principles of CNC, Computer Numerical Control, and we have three actual classes in CNC right now, and this is our first one, our basic one. The MTT 258 is a machine tool CAM, and that is a continuation of the Introduction to CAM. And the CAM package that we're using is Mastercam, and we also use an Autodesk Inventor. We have a psychology class that semester, human relations. And now we're getting into the senior class, okay? So we've already made it through 3 semesters. The fall semester, spring semester, summer is a little shorter, hours a little longer, but we still have the same amount of contact hours. If you notice, this is the amount of credits that we have on this side over here. English 160 is our technical communication. MTT 171 is our quality control, and we teach you how to use various instruments to measure parts very, very precisionally. The MTT 221 and MTT 222, both of those are die making classes. And here is a second level of CNC operations. And here is the last semester before you graduate. EGT 152 is Fundamentals of CAD, which Mr. Odom will be teaching you that. He will be teaching you AutoCAD and SolidWorks and Autodesk Inventor and various things like that. The IDS 112 is Employment Skills for Careers. It's a new program that we have incorporated into our curriculum. I think it is a very needed thing. They'll also teach you how to do resumes and prepare you for the job force. Here is the next two are more die making classes that gets more intense. And here is a jigs and fixture class. And in most plants, they have jigs and fixtures, things that hold parts together while they're being machined. And the last thing, of course, is the highest level of CNC operations. We have more students that graduate and really do well in CNC. If you're looking for a good career path, that is the way to go. I see that I still don't have any participants yet, but I will be here until it's over. And so if anyone comes in, I will be more than happy to go over what I've already gone over, and we will take it from there. Again, my name is Mike Morris. My contact information is Morris M, MORRISM at OCTECH.edu, and telephone number in my office is area code 803-535-1298. Now, we have several things that we use in our program, and a lot of it is simulation. If I can share my screen with you one more time, I'll show you some things that we are currently doing. Minimize that, minimize my emails, and this as well. Okay, if I can find this. This is the software that we'll be using in our first CNC class. And what we're doing here is we're learning M&G code. And it will be the basic M&G code at the beginning. I'll allow you to use notes, of course, but we have simulations. So if I hit File and New, and then if I turn on my caps and I start giving it different codes, and like a G90, for example, would be absolute programming. A G70 would be inch programming. And I would say a M06 T5 would be for a tool. M06 is a tool change. So if I go to Tools and set up my library, and I go to tool number 5, and I tell it I want that to be an end mill, and I'll leave it at 0.0625. Apply that and OK. Let me make sure that no one is checked in. Okay. Get back where we were at. Oh, I'm not sure whether you can see that if I don't share my screen again. Okay. Get back to where we were at. Tell it I want that to be MO3S 2000 RPMs. And I need to set up my stock material. I want it to be a 4x4. It is, and it's 1/2 inch thick. And we're going to look at it in our top view. And we have a normal program stop so far. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to tell I want to go to G00, X 1.0, Y 1.0, and Z within 100 thousandths apart. G01, and we're going to tell it I want my X to go in. Oh, I want my Z to go down 0.025. Give it a feed rate of 20 inches a minute. And now if I go Y 3.0, enter, X 3.0, enter, Y 1.0, enter, and X 1.0, enter. Pick my tool up. Oh, not X, Z 3.0. Take X home. Take Y home 2. And M30. And hopefully we will have a square. There it is. Anyway, we'll start off with something as basic as that, and I think you'll enjoy it.